Hi everyone, this is Rise Again. And have you ever just wanted to put a feminist in a fucking rocket and send her off on her own planet where she can, bitch and moan and talk about how oppressive and nasty you are without you having to fucking deal with it and hear about it fucking 24/7? Well, you can now. Guess what? There's Bitch Planet. I don't know. This comic book actually sounds like a pretty good fucking idea to me. But tonight is special because I have a guest with me. And I've already forgotten her awesome name, so she's going to have to tell me.
Cyclone Tracy.
Cyclone Tracy is here.
Greetings, everyone.
And Cyclone Tracy is an Aussie, and she's here to tell it like it is about Bitch Planet. We're doing the last, it's kind of a special moment, actually. It's the last triple feature Bitch Planet ever did. And then in this one, we have such captivating tales as everyone's grandma's a little bit feminist. And then we have other captivating tales like Mirror, Mirror. Oh, what could that be about? I wonder. And then other aptly named tales like Basic Botch.
Basic Botch.
A term we've heard from 2015 on for anyone who ever ordered a pumpkin spice latte, and now we have to deal with it in story form. Thank you very much, Bitch Planet. I can't wait to get into you. I haven't even opened you yet. My head hurts. This is fucking painful. Let's do this shit.
Let's get into it.
All right. We've opened the book, and we have a middle finger on a planet.
A pink middle finger. Well, it's actually more of a flesh-colored.
It's kind of a salmon finger.
It's a little more salmon. Yeah, it's a little more salmon, not quite pink.
Fishy finger. And it gives us a previously, which is great, because I really need to, know where we're at in this fucking captivating fucking Gone with the Wind drama that is Bitch.
Bewitched? What?
Bewitched Planet. Previously, in a future not so far away. Ooh, it's interesting already. Troublesome and offensive women are jettisoned to an off-world penitentiary, commonly referred to as Bitch Planet. Wow! I never thought feminists would come up with a solution to themselves better than that.
I don't know.
Well, let's delve in. And she's flipping off the planet. She's letting the planet know she doesn't like what they have going on, which is pretty much every feminist when it comes to Earth. But we'll move on and see what happens from here on out. Okay. Oh, okay. We open on a idyllic Christmas scene, even with a car that looks like a goddamn electric shaver floating a few feet above the ground, and we have a young couple nervously about to meet the parents is what we have here.
Let me guess what the issue is right here. Christmas scene?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Oh, look.
Up to
the spouse-to-be is, yes, Jewish. Yes.
Oh, no. Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, the whole Jewish thing.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be slightly awkward, everyone. We've never heard this story before. It's so rare and unique.
No one's ever heard of a Jewish guy coming to dinner. This is fucking crazy. And you know what? Slightly awkward, are you kidding me? They're gonna fucking lay it on in layers that you can't fucking breathe under. Let's find out right here. Oh, look, Daddy is already saying things like, "No future son-in-law of mine isn't gonna call me Dad. Now get in here, you wandering Jew!" Nice. Welcome home. So it's that whole those waspy Christian-y types just can barely handle the Hebrews, so they just dominate them and give them noogies as they walk through the door. I mean, I can't even see.
And make it awkward for everybody.
Yeah, and I can't even see his head. Is that his hair or a hat? It's blue.
No, it's his hair, and he's giving the old head rub.
His hair's blue. Oh yeah, that's
Come
SJW
here.
book, so
Yeah.
of course it's fucking blue.
It's blue hair.
All right, so we move in and we introduce Grandma, and you can tell it's the future because her fucking wheelchair is glowing or whatever and is running on neon. Um, and Jesus, she started early, so Grandma's a drunk, everyone. And she says, "Well, come closer, young man. Let me get a better look at you," which is some classic, like, grandma, like, almost cliche shit, really.
And needless to say, she's not even paying attention to the fact that her granddaughter is wearing this lovely little
trollop
trollop tutu.
Yeah, no, I bet she is.
With her thigh-high boots, exposing it all. But he's apparently not the appropriate partner for her.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. We haven't. Oh, look!
And we get to see her up close. Grandma is fucking Aunt May with a fucking attitude. Okay, and
what's she drinking? That looks like a scotch to me.
I'm gonna go with scotch.
I'm gonna go with scotch.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough granny. And you know what? She's miserable, and not just because she's old. There's something else going on around those eyes. I can feel it.
There's just a deadness and an anger to them.
Yeah. What could it be?
What could it be?
What could it be? And we have got the hands folded gentleman in the sweater and the tie, trying to relate to Granny, and he brings up his David Zeiss is his last name, an Austrian family. You're in the future because the paintings glow.
Blue.
They glow, yeah.
Right.
They glow.
And apparently Austria is no longer a country. My family's from what used to be Austria. So there's obviously been some kind of...
Yeah, we renamed Austria to something that I hope they don't even tell us because that sounds awful. Don't do that. And Granny just bounces back with the flames roaring in the background. Too bad. She was a great girl, Rachel. Okay, hold up.
What the hell?
Hold up. Okay. It's not lick the chrome off a fucking trailer hitch. It's suck the chrome off a fucking trailer hitch. Let's just get that straight before we get into this. That's the phrase. That's what you're supposed to say.
We've changed that phrase a little bit to something else.
Yeah.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This is you were supposed to think she's this like whimsical, charming, honest, like tells it like it is grandma. But she's just met the fiance of her granddaughter and she's talking about a bitch licking the chrome off her clit. Like
while having a scotch while there's a fire going on in the background. So
yeah,
this is a memory for her.
So this isn't like what they're probably hoping.
No.
This is like just the asshole drunk relative that we all know and hate and can't stand.
And just wish they would stop talking. Oh, Nana. Oh my God. What? College girls don't explore anymore? Experiment? Oh, just say you did it at least once at least.
Yeah, thanks.
Come on.
You're not from the early like to mid 2000s where we had to turn every fucking character into like a bi and or lesbian character on TV. Oh, you have to. That pressure is just so healthy. Let me tell you. You have to tell all women they haven't lived until they've at least had their lesbian experience, right? I don't know. What do you think about well,
I'm sorry, I was sleeping.
It's old.
What?
It's old.
It's been done.
Too many
move on,
times,
shall we?
Yeah. And then the dad's like, "God, Mom, you're such a cut up. Let's go ahead and move you." Like they've done this a million times. All right, and we move on to a doctor. Holy cow, that's just great. They're loving that this guy's a doctor.
Right.
I'm hoping you were one of those money Jews, but a doctor. So the dad is like, he's supposed to be anti-Semitic, but it's like this weird version where he just says Jew. He doesn't really say, "You Sherlock sure know how to save money" or anything. He just kind of lays it out like, "Oh, a doctor Jew. I like those Jews." And then we have, what did the wife?
Here's a little thing here. It's like, just think of the care you'll be able to give our little Kimmy.
Right. They want someone who'll take care of their daughter. And she says, "Yeah, care. In my day,
What is that?
Well, it's feminism. I think we have a rabid case of feminism. In my day, a woman went out and got her own goddamn job. So it's that that old character we've seen, that trope of of an old finger wagging character who says, "In my day, we did it this way."
Okay.
And she got her own goddamn job if she wanted, had a career. Okay, let's stop right there. We need a little honesty injected here. Okay. Like, most people don't get careers. They get jobs. And they're hard and they suck and they drain you fucking dry. So Granny, fucking
Step off.
take your fucking ginkgo and your fucking fish oil and shut the fuck up because you don't know what you're talking about. You know, you could have had a major in college too. Oh, that would have been so great. Once upon a time, but not that bullshit. Candy ass home economics, whatever they made you learn, young lady. Oh, she learned how to make a home and now she's just a horrible person for
Here's the thing. It's like, as I went to an all-girls private school, and I will step up and say something here because we had to study home economics, but I feel like at the same time, we were encouraged to have, it was actually kind of pushed on you to have a career, and it was like home economics is something they just taught you as, it's almost like a consolation, like, oh, okay, here's the consolation prize. If you happen to be a stay-at-home mom, this is what you're gonna do. And it was almost like you were guilted into a career, you were guilted into thinking that you had to be something other than a parent. What's wrong with just being a parent? You know, if you want to stay at home while your husband works, I don't think there's I absolutely don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. Um, and don't snuff at people who want to teach people how to balance their checkbook and have basic life skills, because I feel like a lot of people these days don't have those things. They don't know how to manage their life. They don't know how to manage their stress, and that's what leads to the mental illness that creates, I don't know, comic books like this.
And feminists. Oh, wow. Truth be told.
Sorry.
And I can't believe, it's this implication that, like, back in my day, we had it so good. Oh, yeah, you seem so happy. You know what I mean? I'm just, the part that's like conflicting for me on this little story is that if she was such a hardcore, like, fucking hardline feminist, why did she have kids?
Well,
they don't have kids usually.
Here's the other thing too. It's also mocking the fact that being a homemaker is an easy job, and I just think that to me is offensive. You know, it's
shit.
Like mocking. Being a homemaker is bullshit and candy ass.
Oh yeah, but planning seating arrangements is just so fulfilling and like, oh, I did so many important things in the world.
Okay, Jermaine Greer. Next.
And then we have the daughter saying, hands folded, Nana, the world is a different place now, and things have changed. Oh my God, it sounds fun and kind and full of vigor again. What used to be okay and right for your generation just isn't right anymore for ours. Okay. I mean, she does. I gotta give it to the daughter. She seems like she knows what's up and she knows what she wants, and like her man gives it to her, and they found their balance. Now everyone has to find their own, I get that, but like they found theirs, and grandma maybe needs to relax a little bit. I mean, I know the point of this story is already to, like, back in the day, it's that classic cliche, but it's missing the point, isn't it? It's missing what it's supposed to be, the point it's supposed to be making about grandmas and back in the day did it right and you kids just don't get it. But like, if anything, every time you hear one of those stories where a grandfather or whatever is shaking a finger, the first thing you do is roll your fucking eyes. Right? But they want us to not roll our eyes and go, oh, that was right. Bullshit, man. It's no more right than when your grandparents lecture you about how to do things fucking right. It's no more right.
No, it's not.
And Nana, I know this is hard, but some things just aren't okay to say out loud anymore. Okay, now, no one would say that to Nana.
Here we go.
We have different standards now as a society. Yeah, if we had different... Look, if feminism failed and Nana's just like a representation of feminism in a fucking glowing fucking...
Hologram.
Yeah, hollow chair or whatever. Like... we wouldn't be saying that you're not allowed to say things. If feminism lost, we'd be saying you're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want. If
Right.
feminism won, we would be going, there's certain things you can't say. So fuck that. Don't you pretend like you guys aren't the ones about controlling speech and what we're allowed to fucking say, because you are.
Tell him what my bumper sticker used to say.
Um, speak truth to power, even if your voice trembles.
Oh, what
And
does this remind you
she's
of?
whipping her.
Um,
She's slapping her hip or her ass and flapping her hair like a sassy high schooler. It's. I mean, she's mocking her mom for being a little bit feminist here.
even if your voice trembles. This sounds like how Atticus got his start here, It's like
That poet,
he took
that
this
shitty poet.
shitty poet. He took something like this and pitched it, and now the Kardashians are all over it like a hot rash.
Oh.
Oh, speak truth to power, even if your voice trembles.
Oh, let them know
Oh, it digs so
that
deep into my
you
soul.
suck. Oh, gross. Okay, it's not okay is all. It's not okay. Now, wait a minute, SJW feminist writers of this particular fucking creepy shit story. Like, you're the motherfuckers who say it's not okay all the time about everything, and it's not okay to talk about, and you can't let things slide. And you're projecting that onto a future where people have rejected feminism. No, 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 no. The people who reject feminism aren't going to do this shit. They're going to say that you can say what you want and we're cool and we can discuss and we can disagree. They're not going to do your what the fuck? You think we're going to turn into you? We're not. That's the whole point. That's what we're going for, is not you. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, so the guy who's trying to get in good with the fam says, "Oh, hey, Kimmy, it's okay. Your Nana came from a different time. Old folks like her have all kinds of wisdom to share with us." So he's trying to be appreciative of her fucking gender studies
Grandma.
freshman semester wisdom. Oh, it's just so in depth. Fuck. Even if it's not always politely, which he's right. She's kind of a little, she's being a little bit bitchy about it. Be a good girl and go get me a drink, will ya? So now we have the sexism. He
Here we go.
smacks her
Yeah.
on the ass. David! No, we're supposed to think, like, without feminism, this is the way the world is. No, 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 no,
Right.
no. Without feminism, this type of shit doesn't really happen either. Like, it's nobody's slapping any on the ass. Did I open your beer tonight?
You opened my beer.
Okay, thank you.
You also paid for my drinks, and I have no problem with that either.
Those were great drinks. And it was a wonderful night. But you know what? Like, that's a good point you just made. Like, it's not, you don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to be like, feminism is the only answer to everything, okay, guys? And then grandma cracks the nuts while staring ahead like a goddamn sniper. Fucking mass shooting's about to happen as the nuts crack. Oh, there's your metaphor for the fucking story. The nuts have been cracked. Grandma don't like nuts. Grandma likes Rachel and her clit licking.
Arthritis makes this one damn near useless most of the time, but I can still use the other one all right.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. You're such a badass, Grandma. Man pats my ass and tells me to get a drink, and I'd take one of these to him. Swat him. Swat I do. I'd swat him. Okay, whatever. It's not too late, Kimmy. So she's trying to convince this daughter who's, I mean, let's be honest. Regardless of what you think of her and how she sees the world, put that aside. Is she happy? Is she content? Is she stable? Is she with a guy who's not going to treat her badly?
She seems pretty happy to me.
It seems alright.
Yeah.
And then fucking Dad's like, God damn it, Mom, and he reaches out this fucking like alien tentacle like at her. This fucked up look. And the artist was like, I'm gonna draw the hand as fast as I can it's like, let's time me. Watch me draw this hand. Like, fuck. Are there even 5 fingers on that
No,
fucking?
it just looks like
It's 5, but it's 5 fucking tentacles.
a lobster claw.
Woof.
Yeah.
And then Grandma's fucking done for the night. She's like,
Oh.
yeah, I know. Fucking old Nana had a little too much of the dram again, huh? Dude, is that like a
Where is this going?
dram? Like Dramamine? So that's
Oh, well, you know.
so that's like a term now, but she's bringing it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then she says, is this the one? Is he the one? For real and for true? And she's crying. She's embarrassed her granddaughter beyond belief. She gets on her knees and begs because she knows she's been dealing with Nana's horse
Nonsense.
shit way
Yeah.
too long. Oh, Nana, he is. I swear it. David is my perfect Prince Charming. And he treats me like his princess. And he gets me anything I ask for. So we're supposed to hate her for this.
Well, and if you look to the next panel too, making him happy makes me so happy. Like I feel like a real woman.
That sounds like healthy to me. Am I
You
a
would think-
bastard for that? Am I a bad person?
You would think that making another human being happy is a good feeling and a good place to be.
More than that, it makes for a relationship that can't be topped. And then what do we get? She stares at her coldly.
What a goddamn disappointment you turned out to be.
Yeah, you didn't hate your man and come down on him enough. There's something wrong with you. No, Granny. I contend. You fucking clit-licking Granny. There's something wrong with you. But I don't understand how you were able to... I mean, maybe she was a single mom and that's where the dad came from. Like, the dad's the son. And he's like, Mom, would you fucking chill? And, I mean, usually a feminist doesn't... I mean, that's as hardline as this isn't going to breed. They think that's some type of evil. Or it hurts the environment. Or whatever the fuck they're told that week. And then we have... Grandma being carted the fuck off. They're done with her. They're fed up. To bitch planet. Whew, whisk me away. And we're already 24 minutes in this fucking video. We've only done like 1/3 of a comic. Don't worry, ma'am. Here you'll be safe. Here you'll be with lots of people just like you. And we're supposed to feel bad, but I feel strangely content.
Everybody's grandma's a little bit feminist.
By Matt Fraction, a fraction of a man. And Elsa, who's his wife, I think. And she was recently recorded talking about how comic books have always been political, and so that's why it's okay for them to put their horse shit in our comics. And then all these other people that we don't really care about and we probably won't see much of again.
Well,
if we do, awesome, good on them. But,
Grandma would never be Lucy from Prisoner. Lucy was the best.
Yeah. I can't help but feel like they take some sort of message of glory or like being put away in the system is like
elevating you.
Yeah. Like you get like a little badge for that,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes you feel awesome.
I think being in prison is kind of like that. You get your badge when you go in. You got to prove yourself. You got to figure out where you are in the pecking order. I've never been to prison, by the way.
But you know what? It's
watched a lot of prison shows.
Oh yeah, good shows, fun shows, and I think those prison shows had their influence on this. I think
they
Planet
did.
might have
I mean,
been
there's a
influenced
lot of
little
this
bit
that kind of reminds me about the original Prisoner, or what I believe is now Wentworth. There's a new series in
good
Australia called Wentworth. But you know, a lot of women that were
you know, now they don't have to deal with Granny's horse drunken antics over the holidays. I mean, why are you guys showing us solutions to the shit you cause? Are you sure you want to show us these things? Like, we might get ideas. No, I'm just playing. But like, seriously, no. Everybody's grandma's not a little bit feminist. No, if anything, they
A little
think
bit
feminist,
judgmental, perhaps.
judgmental, and gonna call you out on your shit. But they're not gonna talk about licking like
Licking the chrome of somebody's.
clitoris. A chromy clitoris is not what they're about. My grandma was about fudge squares and not being driven anywhere. And she was the sharpest wit I've ever known. Up and like even until like her later years, until she died, my grandmother was the sharpest woman I knew, and she was anything but feminist. If that tells you fucking anything. We just did a almost 30-minute video on this one story, so we're going to cut this one off here, but we will do the other stories very soon. And I appreciate my Cyclone friend coming in to do this with me. It's been really fun. Did you have anything you need to add?
I don't
before
know.
we
I'm
leave?
kind of
I
excited
mean-
to find out who Bubblegum Pink Barbie doll is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The idea is like Slutty Nurse tells them like how to think, and it's so evil. But let me tell you something. The people who are not SJWs are not telling you how to think. They're telling you to think for yourselves. And the SJWs are the ones trying to create propaganda and media that tells you how to feel and think on things. And pay no fucking mind, okay? They try to pretend like it's happening to them because they're all about projection and all about bullshit. But that's their agenda. If they had it their fucking way, you know, we'd all be in an indoctrination camp learning how to, like, not be privileged, evil, white, racist assholes. And that's just, it's just ironic to see them being like, and then you get carted off the bitch planet because it's just so oppressive and evil and they don't like those uppity women. Like, no, it's not that. You're just assholes. And, like, we can't handle your insanity anymore. And you've basically foretold your own future. You're all going to be bitter, drunk, lonely,
Yeah. Alone.
dried up fucking sphincters that no one wants to hear from. Okay? This is not some witty, like, thing where we learned that, you know, we need to pay attention to grandma's sharp wisdom that she learned in a freshman fucking gender studies fucking class. We're going to just learn that grandma's a dried up bitch and she should have learned to lighten up and understand the way the world works and appreciate the people in her life, including the men, a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay. Good video. Thanks for everyone. This is Rise Again. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed our lovely guest, and maybe expect a few more videos from her before the night is through. Thanks so much for tuning in, and talk soon. And oh yeah, as always, death to Ming.